Hey guys, right here I have a 2012 Audi A1. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. This A1 has been specified with Audi's smart keyless entry and start system. So just have the key on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the rectangular area on the driver's side door handle. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind the driver's side door handle. Along with that smart keyless entry is push button ignition. So to start the A1, make sure the key is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. The A1 gets an electro-hydraulic rack and pinion power steering system. The steering wheel on this A1 is wrapped in leather with sport grips at 10 and 2. The only transmission offered with the A1 in Malaysia is Audi's S-tronic dual-clutch automated manual. This 7-speed dry-clutch transmission uses 2 sets of clutches, one for odd gears and another for even gears. A clutch pedal normally found in a manual transmission as well as a torque converter normally found in an automatic transmission are not needed due to the nature of a dual-clutch transmission. S-tronic also promises faster shift times and better fuel economy over a regular automatic. This transmission does feature sport mode and manual shifting by the gear lever. Safety features on the A1 include 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability program, anti-skid regulation, electronic differential lock, and immobilizer, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the rear seats. Alright, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. This A1 has been fitted with a set of 18-inch 5-arm rotor designed titanium finish alloy rims wrapped in Bridgestone Potenza Adrenaline RE003 22540 R18 tyres. The brakes are ventilated discs and solid discs front and rear respectively. The suspension gets McPherson struts in front and a torsion beam setup out back. The A1 is Audi's smallest offering, competing in the B segment Super Mini category. It first debuted in 2010 as a 3-door hatchback, followed by the 5-door hatchback body style in 2011. The latter is marketed as the A1 Sportback. Since Volkswagen Group's PQ25 platform underpins the A1, this model is related to cars like the Mark V VW Polo and the Mark IV Seat Ibiza. Styling of the A1 is clearly influenced by its larger siblings such as the B8 Generation A4 and the 1st Generation Q5, with a large Audi single-frame grille dominating the front and rear lights that go up with the rear hatch. There is a wide variety of petrol and diesel engines used by the A1 lineup, including a 2-litre turbocharged petrol in the performance-oriented S1. In addition to the standard trim levels available, there are also a number of special edition A1 models depending on the market. The A1 in Malaysia is paired to VW Group's 1.4 litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine with direct injection and variable valve timing. This engine produces 120 horsepower at 5000 rpm and 200 Nm of torque between 1500 and 4000 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour is achieved in 8.9 seconds and the top speed is 203 km per hour. 45 litres is the fuel tank capacity, and the combined fuel consumption for the A1 1.4 TFSI 122 S-tronic is 5.3 litres per 100 kilometers. Carbon dioxide emissions is 122 grams per kilometer, and the A1 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of this A1 include automatic auto-leveling by xenon projector headlights, automatic wipers, headlight washer system, LED daytime running lights, LED rear lights, front and rear fog lights, rear parking sensors, indicators on the side mirrors, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, a rear spoiler, dual exhaust pipes, and the S-Line body styling package. Speaker, storage, mirror controls, window controls. Both the windows in this car are fully automatic in both directions. And you do have your central locking buttons right here. Right here, this lever adjusts the brightness of the interior at night. S-Line door sills for this car. And the driver's seat in this A1 does get full manual adjustments. This knob controls your lumbar support. This knob controls your seat back. This lever controls your seat height. And this lever down here controls your seat position. To gain access to the back, locate this lever, pull it, and flip the seat back forward. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how she revs. This A1 does get a single zone automatic climate control system with all of your controls located right down here. It is quite simple to use. You do have your fan speed in the middle, temperature to left, different modes to right, and in between you do have your front defrost, automatic mode, recirculation and air conditioning buttons. Down below you do have your rear defrost and your stability program buttons. Cup holders, storage, and right in there you do have a power outlet together with your auxiliary port. Right up there, you do have the button to activate or deactivate your automatic start-stop feature. If you do have the feature activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or a traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol or diesel depending on what the car is running on. This A1 comes with the Audi concert head unit that has a 6.5-inch color display and various media connectivity options. Sound is channeled through 10 speakers producing 180 watts of power. I must say the A1 does have quite a good stock sound system. The display right above is controlled using your set of controls located on the dashboard itself. Right above you do have your CD player. The CD player is MP3 compatible, eject button for the CD player, SD card slot, back button, C-track buttons, volume and power knob. You do have your shortcut buttons for your tone, car, radio, media, telephone, menu, navigation and information. And in the middle you do have your control knob, as well as your 4-quadrant buttons, which corresponds to the 4 quadrants on the display itself. We are currently in your Bluetooth audio streaming menu with your current song playing information. You do have the Bluetooth device name, title, artist, album, elapsed time. To bring up your functions, hit the bottom left button, and right here we can play pause, fast forward, rewind, go back a song, go forward a song, repeat, mix and all that. Hit back to go back. For the bottom right button, we bring up your Bluetooth settings. And on the top right button, we can bring up your different media options. You do have Bluetooth audio streaming, auxiliary, CD, your CD changer, and your SD card slot. Now, to go back to the main menu, hit the menu button, and we are currently in the main menu. Right now, media is highlighted, but next up we do have your radio, where you can go to your FM AM menus. Under tone, we can go to your sound system settings with your bass treble, subwoofer, balance and fader, your sound processing. We can also bring up your entertainment tone settings, your telephone tone settings, and your system tone settings. Next up, your vehicle menu with your vehicle settings, your locks, lights, your steering wheel button, your driver assist settings, and your servicing and check menu. Next up, your Bluetooth telephone menu with your telephone settings, call options, mailbox number, Bluetooth settings. We can also enter a number, directory, list of calls, your call mailbox, and all that. Under info, you do have your traffic information if available. And on the top left button, you can set the time and date. And on the top right button, we can bring up your MMI settings with your language units, your speech dialogue system, your display settings, factory settings, system update, and your version information. Central locking. This car does have heated side mirrors and power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in, twist this switch all the way to the bottom. On the steering wheel, the left and right arrows on the left spoke goes through your different main menus. Use the wheel to go through the different sub-menus, and use the button right here to bring up the options for that particular menu. We are currently in your digital speedometer, and below you do have your range, date, elapsed time, average fuel consumption, average speed, distance travelled, instant fuel consumption, and you do have your elapsed time, average fuel consumption, average speed, and distance travelled for trip 2. You can also change to your fuel consumption information, your onboard computer, turn off the display, and back to showing your digital speedometer. You do have your Bluetooth telephone menu and your media menu as well right here. On the right spoke, you do have your navigation information. If available, you can program this button to do your selected function, so you can actually like mute the system, change your radio station and whatnot. You do have your voice control right here and your volume control right here. On the right stalk, you do have your wiper controls, and on the left stalk, you do have your indicator controls. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Adjustable front center armrest with storage, auto dimming rear view mirror, and you do have your interior lights right above. This button turns on or off the lights when you open the doors, and you do have your sunroof control right here. You can also open up the sunroof as a vent. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a couple of LED lights. And the driver does get a grip handle. Now the display is manual, so you have to push it down yourself if you do not want it exposed. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a touchpad right beneath the Audi badge. With the rear seat backs upright, boot space in the A1 is 270 litres. Fold the rear seat backs down, remove the cargo cover, and the boot space expands to 920 litres. To the right of the boot is a light and a hook, and under the boot floor is the vehicle's battery. Window control, storage, and speaker. The front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as the driver's side, including a lumbar support. For this side, you do have under-seat storage. It is the same method to gain access to the back. Locate this lever, pull it, and flip the seat back forward. Now that I am in the back seat of the A1 3-door, I did set the front passenger seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the front passenger seat. As for legroom, I get about this much, and my head is actually touching the ceiling, so not a lot of headroom back here. That being said, it is actually not that spacious back here as well, but at least the seats are still nice and comfortable. You do get cup holders and a bit of storage in the middle. More storage down there. There are storage pockets on the front seat backs. For both sides, you do get speakers and hooks. And you do have hooks on the B pillars as well. Lockable glove box. It is of a decent size. You do have your CD changer right in there. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a couple of LED lights as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2012 Audi A1. Thanks for watching and goodbye.